For the setup for sugarcane pose or Chapasana in Ardha Chandrasana, the standing foot, we want to make sure those toes are pointing forward, and the hand that's grounded, if the floor feels far away, it can be on a block. The palm is underneath the shoulder, so that usually means the hand is wider than where the foot is, so further toward the side of the mat. The center of the chest is reaching forward. All right, from this position, Hannah's going to contract her hamstring, and then go ahead, bend the knee. She reaches back and grabs hold of the foot. All right, from this position, what you'll notice start to happen as she kicks the foot away is there's a little bit of compression here. And for most yogis, their backs can handle it, and it's okay. What you also will notice is that her knee and her hip and her ankle are mostly in line. One common mistake is we start to move more into a dancer shape in an effort to feel like the pose is going deeper, but actually we're not really doing the posture so much anymore. So it's more of kicking the foot back as she opens the chest. Now, to alleviate the compression in the low back, go ahead, release the pose. All right, I'm gonna have her come into a triangle pose. All right, so go ahead, come into triangle pose. Now, the Chapasana that she just did is triangle pose with the butt sticking out. So in the Ardha Chandrasana, she probably felt more of a stretch on the inner knee and inner thigh. The more conservative variation of triangle and the more conservative variation of Chapasana is with that outer hip rolling underneath. All right, so from this position, she's going to come back into the Ardha Chandrasana. And I should mention, the way we roll that outer hip underneath is by pulling the low belly in and lifting the front of the pelvis toward the rib cage. So go ahead, grab for the foot. Now, if she's like me, she's gonna stick the, oh, she's not like me. Like most people, just go ahead, stick the butt out. In order to get into the pose, the butt starts to stick out. And then from there, we can lift the low belly. Yes. Now, that took a lot of, keep the foot behind the hip, yep. That took a lot of the back bend out of the low back, but it also took the back bend out of the upper back. How do we isolate that? Tip the tops of your shoulders back. Tip the tops of your shoulders back. Tip the tops of your shoulders back. Good. Looking down at one spot that's below the eye sockets is helpful for balance. 3, 2, okay, you're done. Very nice. Namaste.